Welcome to Life Insurance Today. I'm your host, Edward Pritchett, just bringing you the information and news that will help you be the best life insurance agent that you can be. Because I certainly believe that by empowering agents with information, we're gonna help this industry grow and improve. Now I have some exciting information to share with you today. And this might be more for you brand new agents, or maybe you're looking at the life insurance industry for the first time. Well, listen to this. A recent study by the Insurance Information Institute found that the insurance industry has produced more millionaires than any other industry. Well, I think that deserves a round of applause, right? No, I'm kidding. This is such an amazing industry to be a part of. Between what we do for our clients and what it can do for the agents that serve those clients. I've now been in this industry for over 15 years. And in that time, I've seen agents go from struggling to make their bills every single month, struggling to get the things that they want out of life, to being able to travel around the world with these same agents because life is able to provide that for them. Life insurance, that is able to provide them with options and the opportunity to be able to do that kind of travel. Now, I just so happen to be one of those. When I started in this industry 15 years ago, I was coming off of the Great Recession. The job that I had was not paying me what I thought it should. And I started in insurance because it was a job that I could do then and there. Little did I know that 3, 4, 5 years later, the income that I was making as an insurance agent was far greater than what I could have probably ever made as a chemical engineer. So if you're looking at this industry for the first time, take heart in that. There are some amazing opportunities, and we're gonna start to point you in some directions where you can start looking to see what are the opportunities that are best for me. Now, I do wanna talk about this a little bit more because I don't want you to just take it as like, okay, he just said this Insurance Information Institute did a study and this is what they found, but let's go into some of the details. So according to the US Census Bureau, there are over 1 million millionaires in the insurance industry. So right when the Labor Department does their statistics and they compare it with the Census Bureau, they found that there are over 1 million millionaires who listed insurance as their primary source of income. And now this is compared to just over 800,000 millionaires who are in the finance and investment industry, right? Now, I'm gonna say that this is because guess what? In the finance and investment industry, you can lose your clients' money. In the insurance industry, we can't lose our clients' money as long as we do the right thing, right? So there are a number of factors that contribute to the high number of millionaires in our industry. The average insurance professional earns over $100,000 per year. Now I know we may look at, okay, well I heard the average insurance agent makes a lot less, and that may be true. But just insurance in general, anyone who lists insurance as their job title, right, or their industry category. These are those people who service at the carrier offices, actuaries, sales directors for the different insurance carriers. There's a lot of people that help support what we do as agents. But the average for our entire industry, the average insurance professional earns over $100,000 per year. And here's the other key. We start learning about things that most people don't know or aren't taking advantage of, right? I'm sure some of you have heard of an IUL before, right? Or a participating whole life policy. So like as insurance agents, not only are we helped by the income that we can make, but we're also helped by the information we know because we start using it ourselves. I know I personally have had my own IUL policy since 2013. Whenever I purchased my home with my wife in 2018, we used funds from our IUL policy to make the down payment. I'm getting off topic, we'll talk about that more later, but it's pertinent to what we're talking about here in the sense that as an insurance professional, you're gonna learn things that most people just don't know about. And that's gonna allow you to put your income to work more effectively than most. The study also found that between 2010 and 2020, the number of millionaires in the insurance industry increased by over 20%. So in 10 years, the number of millionaires went up by over 20%. Guys, this is because our industry is growing at a rate and in a manner that it's never seen before. We look back at some of the stats and the figures and we see that coming out of COVID, the purchase of life insurance has increased to levels that haven't been seen since the early 80s. So this is a time, if you're looking for a profession where you're gonna sell something that people are buying right now, insurance is certainly that profession. And people are starting to learn more and more about some of these, I'll just call them hidden insurance techniques that can help them grow and build wealth. And that's gonna drive the demand for a professional insurance agent to help advise and guide them in a way that has never been seen before. Now, the study, of course, suggests that the insurance industry is a great industry to be in, but there's some things that it recommends that you should take a look at and make sure that you do in order to be able to take the most advantage. And number one, of course, is a good education. And no, I'm not talking about college, all right? A good education in the process of being in this industry. Like, hopefully if you're watching this video right now, you're already digging in, you're already looking to learn more about how life insurance can benefit you and how you can benefit others as a life insurance agent. Continue to do that research. The more versed you are on all aspects of your industry, the better you're gonna be able to take advantage of that. Secondly, you have to focus on sales training. Sales training, right? The way people buy is the way people buy. If I've never made sales before, if I've never done sales before, I don't know what to expect. I should do some research into how can I be the best salesperson. There are many different techniques out there. All of them work to a certain degree. I'm gonna recommend some on this channel that I've found to be the best in my career, because the more you get good at understanding human nature and working with human nature, the better you're gonna be at helping your clients out. Lastly, it's to take advantage of the investment opportunities, right? This report even goes into stuff like infinite banking, using IULs, annuities, participating in whole life products that most people just don't understand, but you as a professional are gonna be able to understand it and set up yours in the right way, and then be able to talk, teach, and give your testimony about what you've done for yourself to your potential clients, and that's gonna attract even more business to you. The bigger the problem you solve, the more you're compensated for it. The last couple of things that I'll mention when it comes to our industry and why not only does it create the number of millionaires that it does, is the ability for the resilience, right? The resilience of this industry. Like, we think of the market and the economy as a cyclical thing. In good markets and in bad markets, insurance stays strong, right? We've just come through a tough market. Like, if we go back to 2020 into 2021, it was kind of tough. We had a rough year, and then 2021, we finished at a peak, and then guess what? 2022 was like, what just happened to all the gains we just had. But even through all that, over the last 3 years, the insurance industry, life insurance in particular, has brought in over $1 trillion in premium year after year after year. Good market, bad market, even in a short period of time, that premium continues to flow in, okay? Our industry is complex. So this is where continue to learn. I'm still being a student of this business every single day that I'm in it. So you have to continue to learn as you go through it. But as you learn what to do, make sure you find your niche. What's that thing that you do better than everybody else? And then if I want to be able to do all these other things, like I want to have a P&C practice, I want to have a Medicare practice, I want to do life and whole life and term, and I want to do all these things, that's great. Then you may be someone who needs to talk about building an agency, which we'll talk about on this channel as well. But find that niche that you can focus on and become that expert, so that when people think, who can talk to me about this, they're coming to you. So hopefully you've heard a couple of things that have given you some more information about what this industry can do for you as a career, or if this is already your career, what the potential is for you. What I would encourage you to do at this point is utilize some of the tips and tools that I've just talked about and go out and take full advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you. I've spent 15 years in the life insurance industry, and I'm so glad that I have, and I'm looking forward to the next 15, 20, 25. Hey, I'm not leaving this industry for a very long time. So thank you for joining. I hope this has been helpful. I hope this is going to empower you to help raise the level of our industry for all those that are in it and the clients that we serve. Have a good one.